Okay, let's dive into the 2026 Mazda 3. It's making waves, calling itself the queen of luxury in the compact class.
It's a bold claim, definitely. But you see it, right? That Kodo design language.
Yeah, the soul of motion. It looks, well, expensive. Way more than you'd maybe expect. It's aiming high.
Exactly. And that's the core strategy here, I think. It's targeting those of you listening who want that really refined feel, that sporty drive.
But without the premium badge price tag?
Precisely. You get that near luxury experience without paying the typical luxury car premium.
And you really feel that most inside, don't you? The cabin, that seems to be its strongest suit.
Oh, absolutely. It's very Japanese in its approach. Simple, elegant, really clean lines, not cluttered at all.
And the materials feel great. You know, soft touch surfaces, nice leather options, those piano black and aluminum bits.
And crucially, the sound insulation. They've clearly put effort into making it quiet. Much quieter than many rivals, actually. It feels quite serene inside.
It provides a really comfortable experience, yeah. But there's always a but, isn't there?
There is. And with the Mazda 3, it's practicality. Specifically, rear passenger space.
Ah, okay. Compared to the big players like the Civic or Corolla.
Yeah, exactly. If you're regularly carrying adults in the back, they'll definitely notice it's tighter. It's more of a driver's car, maybe for small family at most.
Right, and I suppose the cargo space reflects that too.
It does. Interestingly, the sedan actually has more trunk space, 454 liters. Better for luggage? Maybe.
Huh, okay. And the hatchback. Usually you expect more from a hatch?
Well, it's tighter than you might think. About 305 to 350 liters with the seats up. You get flexibility with the 60-40 split.
Sure, for bigger stuff.
Right. But day-to-day volume, you sacrifice some of that for the very sleek roofline, that design focus again.
Okay, so if you're giving up some practicality, the driving experience better make up for it.
And I think for the target buyer, it really does. The standard 2.5-liter engine is, fine. Around 191 horsepower, it gets the job done.
But the turbo, that's the one people talk about.
Oh, yeah. The 2.5-wheel turbo. That changes the car's character completely. We're talking up to 250 horsepower if you use premium fuel.
And the acceleration 0 to 60 in what, 5.6 seconds?
Around that, yeah. Especially with the all-wheel drive. It's genuinely quick. Puts it into proper hot hatch territory almost.
Which is a world away from a standard Corolla, right? And that turbo comes standard with AWD.
It does, yeah. The active all-wheel drive is standard on the turbo trims, which really helps with traction and handling, especially in, less than perfect weather.
Okay, and what about the tech? Does it match the premium feel?
It's good, very driver-focused. Mazda Connect is the system. The screen's a decent size, but what's interesting is Mazda's sticking with the rotary dial controller.
Right, instead of just a big touchscreen for everything.
Exactly. They argue it's safer, less distracting while driving. You keep your eyes more on the road. It's kind of positioned as a premium safety-conscious choice.
That makes sense. Safety first. And you can get upgrades like a Bose sound system.
Yep, the 12-speaker Bose system is available on higher trims and also a head-up display, which projects info onto the windshield. Nice touches.
And the actual safety ratings back that up.
Definitely. It consistently scores very well. Top marks from NHTSA, 5 stars overall, and usually an i-Activ top safety pick plus sleep. Plus, you get the i-Activ Defense Suite.
Which includes things like
your standard good stuff, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control. Pretty comprehensive.
Okay, so it feels premium, drives well, it's safe. But the price, how does it stack up?
Well, it starts around $24,550, roughly.
Yeah.
But the top trims, especially that Turbo Premium Plus, can push towards almost $38,000.
So definitely competitive, but often a bit higher than its direct non-premium rivals.
Generally, yes.
Yeah.
If you compare it directly,
right.
The Honda Civic offers way more space. It's just more practical.
Right.
The Nissan Sentra, it focuses maybe more on pure comfort. Those zero-gravity seats are nice in value, but it's much less powerful.
And maybe the VW Golf. That's often seen as having a nice interior, too.
Good point. The Golf is probably the closest in terms of interior quality feel, and its hatchback design is generally more practical for cargo than the Mazda 3 hatch.
So, wrapping it up, the pros are pretty clear.
I'd say so. Luxurious design inside and out, a really enjoyable sporty drive, especially the turbo, and excellent quietness on the road.
And the cons.
Primarily that tight rear seat space, and the fact that it generally costs a bit more than the mainstream competition, especially if you want the higher trims or the turbo engine.
So it feels like a car designed almost purely for the person behind the wheel. It really prioritizes that driving pleasure and the cabin feel over, say, maximum passenger or cargo hauling.
That sums it up pretty well, I think. It's a deliberate trade-off.
Which brings us to the final thought for you, the listener. If you're someone who really values how a car feels to drive, the quality of the interior, that sense of refinement,
And you're willing to accept less rear space than some competitors.
is that trade-off worth it for this kind of semi-luxury experience? That's really the question the Mazda 3 asks, isn't it? Is this queen of luxury worth your compromises?